keep the show going. We have an amazing group of comedians coming up here. Please put your hands together. This guy come on stage. I have a poster of him above my bed. He's that handsome. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Lee Dahlberg!
Good evening, my name is Lee Dahlberg, and for the last 12 years my day job is that of an actor. Now in the acting world I'm considered what's called a 5 and under guy. Well, that's why I'm here, by the way, because I can't afford therapy. But a 5 and under guy is what I'm called in the acting world, and that means literally that they don't trust me with more than 5 lines. So I got my big breakdown here, and I was elated to find that I got a script with 75 lines. So overachiever in me, I memorized the whole thing. I get to set, I've got a dressing room, first time ever. Of course it just said boyfriend, but that's okay. I'm in there, I'm perusing my lines, and the director knocks at the door, pops his head in and says, Lee, how do you feel about accents? The first red flag goes up. He says, I'm thinking Italian. So now I'm trying to channel some Goodfellas. I'm trying to think the last time I was at the Olive Garden. How am I going to fake an Italian accent in this script? Before I can get too fussed, door knocks again. It's the stylist, and I recognize her from working in this town. But she's laughing. The second red flag goes up. She's holding in one hand a robe, in the other hand a woman's stocking. I have the same perplexed face I have right now. She says, as she sees this, see, the robe goes around you, and the stocking goes around your manhood. Yes, don't jump in front of me. Where were you when I needed you? I just put it together too. I'm the only actor in history to accidentally be in a softcore porn. Yes! Where were you when I needed you to develop this theory? So now, all the problems and the situations are flying through my head of what could go wrong here. The first thing is, hey, I'm about to be naked in front of a whole room full of strangers. Now, a good thing is, I'm a bit of an exhibitionist, have been my whole life. My black friends call me the Mythbuster. So I'm okay in that area, I'm secure. But I do have one thing I'm insecure, well, 2 things I'm insecure about. I have petite plums. I'm not gonna lie, it's like 2 grapes supporting a paper towel roll, okay? And I'm thinking, whoa, but the more I think about that, I know, you're getting the image, I'm sorry for the image. Is this helping with the image? Alright, sorry, it's 3D, the show. But the more I think about that, I'm thinking, well, you don't want to go out clubbing with your 2 biggest friends on either side of you, you know what I mean? You don't want them shading your sunshine. It's a perspective thing. Donnie's not here. So I'm okay with that part. But here comes another problem as I'm following this woman to set. What if I get, aroused? That could be awkward for my starlet. Just as I'm thinking that, a large woman is approaching me, and that thought flies out of my mind. She's a bit of a handsome woman, but she soon introduces herself as the script supervisor. And she moves out of the way, causing a hotness eclipse. And there's a much more attractive svelte woman behind her, and the problem arises again. As I'm walking toward her and she comes out of the good light, though, I see she's a bit my senior. And I'm not talking about a cougar. I'm talking about a saber-toothed tiger. Right? As I shake her hand, it dawns on me. I know this woman. This woman has starred in late-night Skinamax movies since I'm 15 years old. Now I have to pretend to have sex with a woman I've pretended to have sex with half my life. There's an opportunity here. So they lead us to set, which is a jacuzzi with a railroad track built around it with a camera on a slide so they can get all the angles. So I'm staring at her in a robe across the way from me in a robe, I felt like any minute the wrestler announcer would come on.
In this corner, trained by her drunk uncle, I should have stayed in school. And in this corner, with a one-eyed man trying to rob a bank, apparently, Captain Gullible. Let's get ready to fornicate!
So we get in the water. Now, meanwhile, the director has brought in a ladder, and he's up the ladder with a separate camera, and he's going to be like directing us from above. He's up in the lights, kind of like here, so I can't even see him. So it's like odd, like the voice of a dead relative, or worse, the voice of God, telling me how to fake bang a girl in this jacuzzi. Awkward. So we get into the action, and he starts to,
You're thrusting, my son.
my son, really? You're throwing me off, man. And there's another dilemma here. Etiquette. I'm a gentleman, okay? I'm in this situation first time. So, nipples. You have to say it, nipples! I'm trying to miss her nipple when the camera's on this side. I'm like missing it because, I'm classy. And when I tweak her nipple, I've got my finger out because I'm a gentleman. I don't even know if she's realizing like how much of chivalry I'm thrusting upon her. But anyway, so then intermittently there's more direction. He's like,
Now spin her around. Make her say my name.
really? I don't need this. And it dawns on me as the sexual roulette wheel goes around and around that this is going to end soon. Oh my. Yes, think about it. I'm going to have to do an O-face. And not a O-face like we know, like a fake O-face. Like, maybe there's an opportunity here. Like, what would James Bond do in this O-face? What would Jesus do? I don't know. So I'm going through scenarios like fist bump, like, yeah, that's cool. Like, maybe like a salute, like a good saluter. Maybe just a strong wink. Yeah? So thank God I'm like, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. It ends up on her, and I just collapse myself into her shoulder. To applause. That's right, the crew, the director, everyone's applauding. And my friends, I could get used to that. I'm telling you, I'm thinking about putting like a track applause button in the bedroom at home. Just saying, you should all think about it. It's a nice feeling. And then, if there's only one, this is the creepiest moment. I'm in her shoulder, and she gingerly pats the back of my head and said, "You did very well, dear." Oh! I know! If I wasn't already in a jacuzzi, I would need a hot shower. Now, I wish it ended there. But this is years ago. But still, I get that random call at like 1 or 2 a.m. And it's like a friend or a don't jump ahead, and a friend or a family member, and it usually goes something like, Dude, I just see your ass on Skinamax? Yeah, Grandma, that was me. My name's Lee Dahlberg. Thanks for supporting local comedy.